I was just about to hit record to do a video about setting goals in the vegetable garden, but then it struck me that there's actually a lot of you who watch this channel and you don't have any land, and you watch my channel and many other gardening channels because it's your dream to just have a little bit of land to grow your own food. And I appreciate that that's a huge problem, and especially in the UK there's some really big allotment waiting lists. Now, this idea won't work for everyone, but as long as it helps a few of you be able to get some land to grow food, then it's definitely a success. I was inspired by a project I heard by transitiontowns.net, and the idea is a garden share which links people who have a garden but don't have time to look after it with people who don't have a garden and would love to get started. And that scheme's all about getting a whole list of people who have land but can't garden with a list of people who don't have land and want to garden. Now, this works really well in a community setting. However, it might only be you who knows that you want to grow your own food and you don't have anywhere to do it. So what I recommend you do is, this is just an idea and a suggestion which I think could potentially work if you're willing to just try it out and persevere onwards with it. And it's to go around your community. Maybe there are some suburbia houses or something nearby who have a bit of a back garden, and literally knock on people's doors or put a little leaflet through their letterbox saying, look, I don't have a garden, and if you're not using your space, why don't we do kind of a collaboration where you look after their garden and give them a little bit of a share of the produce that you grow as a thank you. And I think that would be something really nice and really special to do, because I know that there'll be a lot of people who are like, yeah, there's absolutely nothing happening in my back garden, I wish I had the time to do it, and it doesn't, and it's a bit of an embarrassment when people come over. But by having someone look after their own garden and grow food from it and get a bit of that food as a thank you, I think that's a really great way to bring two people together who have different needs. And I think this is a really good solution, because the problem is that there's a lot of people with land who are not using it, and then there are people without land who really want land. So the solution is to link both people together, and that's all I ask you to do. If you are struggling to find land, you're on long allotment waiting lists, then all you need to do is to go door knocking around your community just to ask. Go out there with an open mind and be willing to accept no's, because there's going to be plenty of those. But if you do find a place and they even just give you a quarter of the garden, I mean, if it's a decent space to put some raised beds in, then it's a win-win situation. And all I want to do is to get more of you guys growing food as possible. So I really hope that this is an inspiration or an idea for you to follow. If you have any more questions about it or want to find out a little bit more, then you can send me an email at HuwsNursery@gmail.com, and just wish you the best of luck, because I really want to get you growing food. So don't forget to share this with anyone who might find this useful, and also like me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram for some more ideas. Goodbye.